Hello, Michael Bull here with America's Commercial Real Estate Show. We're in Chicago at the 2017 IREM Global Summit, and we ran into Ben McGrew here. He's the 2018 IREM President. He's also with Fiduciary West. So 2018, you're the President. IREM's really growing, doing great things. What are your initiatives? What's 2018 going to bring us?
Well, there's a lot. One that comes to mind, though, is we have a program of 30 under 30. I mean, the average age of a certified property manager or a member of IREM is just a little over 50 years old. So what our push is, and what we're getting a lot of energy from, is individuals that are younger than that. So we have a program that's 30 under 30. We have another program where we put together an executive committee member that is our governing body that governs our organization worldwide. That individual will be under 30 years old. We're not age specific, but it seems that think tank is what we want to look at for the future. And it so far has brought some great ideas in that we tend to take to our marketplace and to our members. So 30 under 30, I'm pretty excited about.
So what does IREM bring to someone maybe under 30 that is in property management or wants to get into the business?
It brings the world. Yeah. If you think back, we all have a story. I began in IREM at some point in time. I was under 30 at the time. I'm past that now, by the way. But it brings a life, a career, a body of experiences, and it starts usually at that point in time. You may have you've talked to our current president, Mike Lanning, and you've heard that people get into the business by chance or by choice. I say by design or by default. And many of us, I got in by default, and certainly under 30, but you put yourself back into that spot and just think, how can I help someone be exposed to the industry, and how can I help them walk through their career? Because there are so many doors that are opened by IREM that, as an individual personally, that I couldn't open myself at those days, and continue to be open, that I'm grateful for. But that's when it starts.
Yeah, and it's helped you and a lot of people being involved in IREM. You've been involved for a long time. Now you're going to be the president. You've been involved. You've seen what goes on here. You've seen the greatness of IREM. So what is next for you guys?
Yeah, I tell you what's next. There's there is the leadership development program. This is one thing we're keying on, is how do you find the talent. They're 30 under 30, they're 30 years old, and how do you develop that talent? So leadership development comes to mind, and it's on the forefront of our thought process and the education development at this point.
Well, they know how to text and things, but they need to be a leader too, right?
They do know how to text.
I'm trying to be funny here. If you're a millennial, we love you.
Yeah, you got it.
What else does someone in the leadership program, what will they learn?
So what I just heard you say is I met with a young person. I will tell you, I have 5 nieces and nephews, and if I wasn't Uncle Ben, I wouldn't be able to meet with him. It's by text, and I see that too. And so one of the benefits, one of the things that is the biggest takeaway from our conferences, I think, and what we hear from our peers is the networking. I mean, I still remember individuals that I got involved with when I first started my career, once again under 30, and that shaped me vividly. I can think of them today, and they shaped what I do now, what path I took, who I talked with, and it's all about the networking, I think.
And the training that's involved with IREM, has that kind of been shaped by people that have the kind of business and life experience that you guys have had here?
Yes, the training, the IREM started actually in this building. It was 4 gentlemen in 1933, if I got this right, that wanted a level playing field for ethics. Things just to keep things level, and it was that start, but quickly thereafter it became education. Let's educate the people, to teach them how to play on a level playing field. Other than the ethics codes, it was the education, and that's the core of our existence.
Yeah, and that's amazing, and that's what you need, and it's one of the 2 things in my business that we take care of is, hey, you got to have the ethics straight. So what would you tell young people, or maybe people that are in the property management business, asset management business, that they could get out of IREM maybe now or moving forward that maybe they hadn't thought of?
Get involved. To get out of IREM, the personal involvement, spend the time. Time is one of the most valuable commodities we have. Spend the time to go to a conference, to do this, to get face-to-face. Text works. I mean, I use it instantly and daily, but get in front of people, it's very rewarding.
Yeah, well said, and thanks for what you're doing in 2018.
All right, thank you.